So I'm going to jump straight into this video of 9 games $3 and under that you need in your Steam collection. First game being Titanfall 2 on sale for $3. That released on PC back in 2016, but it is still ranging around 5,000 players a day according to the Steam charts. And the multiplayer is what shines in this game, although it does have a great campaign even though it's short. As for the multiplayer though, the gameplay is tight and feels great. The level design is nice, and even today in 2024, this game stands out from other shooters as being unique. If you're looking for something to jump online for a few hours and enjoy, then this is it. Next is Shadow Warrior 2 on sale for $3. Now, you don't need to play the original before jumping into this game. It has around a 12-hour single player and co-op campaign that I really enjoyed. The game is fast paced with plenty of crazy action and feels great. It's like a Japanese version of Doom mixed with a little Borderlands. You fight using melee and gun attacks, and there's upgradable abilities that you have to help you fight the demons. The game is just a really fun time. You have over 70 weapons, from bows to shotguns to swords. Now I know I said you don't have to play the original Shadow Warrior, you could jump straight into 2, but if you do want to get the original Shadow Warrior, that's on sale for $3 as well. I'm not going into this game too much because it's basically the same as the second game, just not as good, but it's still a great time. Moving on, and we have Destroy All Humans on sale for $3. Once again, another game that is just a good time. It's filled with personality, but the game never takes itself seriously, which actually works to its benefit. The gameplay is good here. I'm talking about movement, gunplay, and mechanics. And I even think the music goes great with the game. It really has an old school UFO vibe to it. Now the game isn't that long and you can beat it in around 8 hours, and it's really not that hard, although some missions will give you a challenge. Overall, it's a fun game. Okay, Dishonored on sale for $2.49. This is a game released back in 2012, but it still looks great and plays even better. It's a first-person action game where you play as an assassin that has supernatural abilities. You can play this game by killing everyone you see or sneak around and try to complete every mission without taking out anyone. It's up to you. Myself, I wasn't that good at sneaking around. I said forget it and took out everyone I could. Now, depending on your playstyle, there is 2 different endings to the game. Sad to say, I only seen one of them. But this is a must play if you haven't played it. Dragon Age Origins Ultimate Edition on sale for $3. Another older game released back in 2009 on PC. Regardless, this is a solid RPG and the story still holds up today. Can't really say the same for the combat. It's decent, and even back in the day when I played it, I didn't find it that hard. And the graphics are dated, but I mean, what do you expect? But the most important thing here, I say, is the story. And the story is great, and the main reason you want to play through this game. Also, Dragon Age 2 Ultimate Edition is on sale for $3. This one is a bit newer, releasing in 2011. Once again, another great RPG with a great story, but here you have better gameplay and the graphics will look a little better to you. Also, I found this title to be more challenging than Dragon Age Origins. Anyway, if you haven't played either of these Dragon Age games, you should pick them up for only $3. It's a steal. Now we have BioShock 2 Remastered on sale for $3. Now this is a great game, but the weakest out of a 3-part series in my opinion. So you may be asking, why include the weakest game on the list? Well, simple. For some reason, the original BioShock and Infinite are higher than $3. I guess even 2K knows that this is the weakest game. But please don't take me saying this is a weak game as meaning it's a bad game. It's simply not. I'm only comparing it to the others in the series, but if you haven't played the first game, then you can jump into the second and still have a good time with it. The gameplay is solid, but you will still want to have all 3 in your collection, so when they go on sale, pick those up as well. And the last game I recommend is Alice Madness Returns on sale for $1.49. This is a third-person single-player Avenger platformer. Now, this game isn't great because the gameplay could have been a lot better, but where it shines is with the levels. They are really creative and artistic. They nailed it, even down to the details of Alice having on a new dress in every chapter that fits into the part of Wonderland she's currently in. If you're looking for a game that's creepy and challenging, then this is it. Now, real quick before I go, I want to talk about that Borderlands movie that released over the weekend. So before I say anything about the movie, first, I just want to let you know that Borderlands 2 is one of my favorite games of all time, and the other games in the series have been good as well. But when it came to this official movie, I honestly didn't have high expectations for it. I've also been making videos on it in the past, with my oldest video being 3 years ago on my second channel, Your Casual Gamer. Now, I haven't seen the movie myself to judge it, but nothing I have heard about it has been great, so I can't comment on how good or bad the movie is. But what I can talk about is those poor weekend sales. So the movie made $8.8 million in its opening weekend in the States. The movie cost $115 million to make, and to add on to that, they paid an extra $30 million to market and distribute the Borderlands movie. Unless sales pick up for this movie, I can see this being a new flop. Now, yes, as I said, I am a fan of Borderlands, but I'm sorry, they won't be getting any money from me. I won't be going to the movies to see it, no big of how fan I am. I'll just wait till it's available to rent or check it out on whatever streaming service it becomes available on in the future. Anyways, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.